Hello, Mags. It's good to see you. Unfortunately, COVID protocols mean we're back to doing virtual interviews for the time being. But yourself and the lads are back at Chelmsford now. So how's the return to training been?
Good. Only back this week. We pushed the training back slightly just to get over the Christmas break and a bit more outbreak of the COVID cases. So everyone's been chomping at the bit really to get back in. Some one-to-one work on Monday, Tuesdays, and some smaller group sessions on a Thursday, and then we'll build up as the season gets closer. Fingers crossed we can get away on our pre-season tour this year, COVID dependent and travel. So that's the main focus now, getting back into cricket, into the skills, and hopefully get a good prep for the season.
Now, although we haven't actually been back long, you're heading off to Barbados with England as the batting coach for the T20 series with the West Indies. So that's pretty exciting and something you must be looking forward to.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, it's only a short tour, it's only 2 weeks, but anytime you get your chance to represent England, I was lucky to do it as a player, but as a coach as well. It's the highest honour in terms of what you can do in the game, in my opinion. So an honour to go. One, I think it's great for learning from the highest level. It's a T20 tour as well, which although we won it back in 2019s, we've been inconsistent. So I'm hoping I can pick up a few things to bring back to the team as well. So it's a dual from that point of view. But no, one thing I'm really looking forward to, and England have been superb in the white ball stuff. So hopefully that will continue in the Caribbean.
Absolutely. So now the club are without Andre Nell after he left after 3 seasons at Chelmsford. So how's the search for a new bowling coach progressing and coming along?
We had quite a lot of applicants, which closed just before Christmas. So at the moment, we're just going through the candidates, myself and John Stevenson and the cricket committee, and then we'll come up with probably 3 or 4 and go through the process of interviewing the candidates and come out with who we think's the best fit for the squad and Essex going forward. So we're hoping to have that done before the season. So whoever gets the job can join up with the guys before the pre-season tour and get ready for a big season ahead.
Good. So this is also the first time we've spoken to you since the club signed Matt Critchley. He was obviously a target for quite a few clubs, so you must be delighted he's here and decided to come to Chelmsford.
Yeah, great. I mean, it's a big signing and one I'm really excited about. Someone we've followed for a while, Matt. His performances. We saw him close up this year down at Chelmsford. He had a really good season last year. So someone we thought would, really complement our squad, especially with someone like Ryan Tenduscarter leaving. He can fit in that middle order. Bowls leg spin, a variation to our attack. And in white ball, very exciting. Can bat anywhere in the order. Bowl in the power play, bowl in the middle. So he really gives us not just the quality, but the flexibility. So he's been down training with us since before Christmas, doing his fitness, and back in this week with his skills. So he's fitted in well, and we're really looking forward to seeing him at the start of the season. And I'm sure he's going to be a big hit with all the members and fans at Chelmsford.
And some more good news over the Christmas period. We saw Simon Harmer sign a lengthy contract extension, tying him down until the end of the 2026 season. That's got to be great for you, knowing that one of the best and most effective players on the circuit isn't going anywhere. He's here to stay.
Oh, absolutely. It was brilliant news. As you alluded to there, he's been the best player in the country now, year on year, with his performances in all forms, bat ball, in the field, great catches, leading us in the T20. So to get that signing tied down, an overseas spot, somewhere you can rely on consistently, is not just great from a coach's perspective and a club, but the players as well. They can see what we're trying to build. One of the best players in the country signing up. So it's great Simon's committed. He would have obviously had a lot of options, and I think it shows his faith in the club as well, that he wants to stay around and keep at Chelmsford. So I think for the whole club, it's absolutely fantastic news.
So sticking with signings, we had Peter Siddle and Jimmy Neesham alongside Harmy as our overseas players last year. How's the progress going in terms of the overseas players for 2022?
Yeah, we've got some ideas, and it'd be probably unfair for me to mention names. The problem we've had is, as everyone knows, is the fixtures haven't been released yet. So they're normally released late November, early December, but they've been put back this year. And the reason I say that is because we're waiting to see, what the fixtures bring, where we're going to be playing. We kind of know what the blocks are, but we don't know exactly when we're going to be playing. So because the world's catching up with COVID, there's a lot of T20 tournaments, franchise tournaments, international tours. We don't want to go ahead and sign someone and then find out they're not available. So we're waiting for the fixtures, obviously, then check availability. As I say, we've got 3 or 4 ideas for each competition. Hopefully, if the stars align and them guys are available, we'll bring them in. But the main message is we want to try and get the quality of overseas for the longest time possible. With all the costs that go with flights and accommodation, and it's best if we can try and get an overseas for majority of the season.
So you mentioned the fixtures and the structure for the championship next year is obviously back to 2 divisions. Essex are in Division 1, so I guess the goal is quite simple, isn't it? Win the championship again.
Yeah, I'm pleased it's back to 2 divisions. I know the reasons why, because of COVID, but I just think, like in any sport, you want the best teams playing the best teams the same amount of times, and whoever wins the league, then I think that's the fairest outcome. So I know the players are happy it's back to 2 divisions, and first division's tough. It's going to be a tough league, we know that, but again, I believe if we play our best cricket like we did towards certainly 3/4 of the championship season, we were in really good form. So we want to be taking that, and of course we want to try and regain our title. That's a big priority of ours next season.
Yeah, and in recent seasons we've heard you say that we must improve our white ball cricket. We reached the semi-final of the Royal London Cup last year, so what are you hoping for in 2022?
Yeah, again, T20, I keep saying this pretty much every year all through, and we're trying to really just find that consistency. It's not through lack of trying. We're trying to look at every aspect in terms of the stats side of it, where we can improve the balance of the team. We're hoping, Matt will come in, Matt Critchley, and really help there. I think the emergence of a few of the younger players in 50 overs, which we played some great cricket, for us, Cushy, Josh Rymel, Jack Plum, Benny Allison, Michael Pepper, they've got a year's more experience, and I think they really, shone in that 50 over competition. So we want to attack that 50 over competition again. I thought we had a good formula in that, but the T20, we seem to start so slowly, and again, that's not a plan. So we need to really just get that consistency early, and I think if we win a couple of games early on, that'll give the team a belief. So that's what we're planning for. That's hopefully what we can put into practice this season.